Greetings and salutations, folks. Welcome back to the Solitaire Conspiracy, where I believe it's more or less a straight shot from here on out, from 11 to 15, because the next couple recruitment missions are all the way at the end. It's just gaining experience, gaining levels. Only 4 levels left till we reach the end of the game. But let's take a look at some of these experience gains. That's 900, 675, 750. So let's go for the 900. Ghostly Protocol. This one is confusing. We've received an emergency request for agent extraction from inside an allied military base. The mystery: the agent call sign is a century out of date, and the agent long dead. The request is also using relatively ancient emergency protocols. Let's handle this delicately. All team members should infiltrate the base and look around. Report back all suspicious findings. This is a recon mission with a soft touch that could turn into a recovery op. A mystery. A ghostly mystery? Let's see who we've got. We've got Scorpio, Omega Code, Humanity, and Incognito. Not necessarily, none of these are necessarily the greatest crews, but I'm sure we can figure something out. Make it work. Actually, let's move you, and that unlocks 2 more crews. And that ace is way down at the bottom. Which is no good. Actually, it might be some good. We can shuffle that deck. Excellent. I appreciate that working out in my favor. Is there an easy to reach 2? Right below it. So let's surface all of the 2s. Let's move you there, you. Okay, that gets us access to that 2. Now there's the 3. Do we have access to any of the other members of the Omega Code? There's one over there, and then there's one way over there. Alright, let's put you there. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter what we put on top of this guy. And now we've got 3s. It looks like we've got most of our 4s on top, so actually I'm not going to worry about using Omega Code to access that. What I might do is see if I can find Incognito. But Incognito largely looks like they're buried. Unless I am blind. I've already discussed my inability to easily parse out these cards, so I probably shouldn't repeat myself in that respect. Actually, let's move... Oh wait, never mind. I can just move you there. No. Yes. No. Let's move you there. No. I need that card. One second while I catch up with the plot. Alright, so we've got multiple 5s on top. So there's no reason for us to dig out any 5s, because that would be a little bit of a waste. Humanity. Do I need to bring Humanity for any particularly good reason? Let's move you there. Another Humanity. Disappointing, but I can work with that. Let's put you there. Okay, so What would be a good spot for finding that 5? Actually, that 5 is right there. So I might as well just drop this on top of you, and then place all of these cards right back in. And 6s are conveniently right next to the top, so I don't need to worry about that. 7s are not, so I should use my last Omega card to bring out the 7s. And that leaves these 8s. And I should be set for the rest of this stage. Alright. In a sub-basement of the base, we found pre-emergence era computer. Next to it, a dot matrix printer had broken down printing help thousands of times. Omega code refuses to explain. We've taken the computer and hope one day to solve this digital mystery. Writing the stories of these is actually, I would imagine, is quite interesting, because you don't actually need to explain anything that happens between points A and C. You've got a beginning of a mission, you have an end of a mission, but in no shape do you have to actually explain what happened during the mission. What kind of missions can we pick from? What is good on? This was going to be a little bit easier because it's only 3 crews, so at least this is going to be fast. Solitaire's leading EMP specialist is looking for a new and exciting job opportunity riding the Beijing Express, brokering deals with several potential clients across the train's cabins. Drive Team 6 has set up an observation post in the luggage compartment. Scorpio will observe all meetings, collecting intel for further missions. Mantis will use a portable Fulton extraction unit to help the bomb maker alight once we have what we need. Let's call it recruitment. That's what Big Boss calls it. Or should I say the Phantom? The Phantom Boss. That's what he calls recruitment. So if it works for him, it works for us. Let us move you there and you there. And hold up. I can actually, if I move that there, I could... yeah, I could put that, and I'll automatically just move that ace. Let's use the drive team to grab the 3. There's that 2 all the way at the bottom, so I probably should have used drive team for that. Which I can do once I move them over there. Let's move that 4 over there. Alright. Yeah, a lot of cards at the bottom, but like this specific crew seems very fitted towards acquisition of cards towards the bottom of the deck. Let's see, that one is actually, that one's kind of like in the middle of the deck now, so I don't need to worry about grabbing that. Get that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we got rid of that jack. So now we can actually separate these folks without necessarily using them. And yeah, 3 crews. That goes by pretty quickly. Portable Fulton extractions really are a joy to watch, much like our new EMP specialist's work. Our team had maximum impact with minimal collateral damage. What are we gonna do next? What was this one at the bottom? Where does one hide from a group like Incognito? Solitaire is funding grand efforts to reverse engineer Incognito's disguise tech. But where on Earth could he do so without risking a counter-op from such a skilled crew? Have I done this one? I don't remember. I might have started to do this one and then ran into problems. The answer lies off-world, with a small team working among the remains of the International Space Station. Humanity's commercial suborbit aircraft will get us there. Blood Legacy will be responsible for the extraction of researchers, as Matinus prepares the AMP to fry all onboard systems. Incognito will coordinate from the ground to avoid the risk of capture. I suppose that's another question I have. Like, how much repetition is there to the missions? Like, how much variety is there for the missions that are available? What am I gonna do? Let's move you here. And then just start tossing everybody on top of this. Surely that's a good plan. Let's move you nowhere. And sure, let's move that there. There we go. Now that's some sort of a result, I guess. Where are any cards now? I've clearly, like, if I was playing with a limited set of turns, I would clearly screw the pooch with whatever the hell I just did. Let us move these ones around, get access to a shuffle. Let's move you there. And yeah, sure, why not? 2, 3, 4. All right. So now let's shuffle that. Excellent. It is always convenient when the deck shuffles in your favor. And the next two is way down there. That kind of sort of did. That helped move one of the cards we needed. That didn't help completely. That's fine, because now I can do nothing. I'm kidding. I really should not. Yes, I could have done it. And now we've reactivated our ability to shuffle, I think? Yes. That's fine. I can mess around with these cards all day. Let us move you here. And you there. Let's actually just shuffle this deck. And then shuffle it again. There we go. Just a whole bunch of unnecessary shuffles. There's 3, 4, 6. There we go. Although I think one of the things that kind of throws me off when I'm playing this game is that a lot of the time I'm looking for, or trying to figure out what I'm looking for, let alone where something is. And then I end up with my mouse cursor hovering directly above the thing I'm actually looking for, just staring directly at it. Alright, that's one suit. Let's get rid of you. 9, 10. All right, looks like we're set for this round. 117 turns. That definitely would not have done. Solitaire's researchers were successfully brought back down to Earth. Incognito will continue questioning from here, eager to find out which of their mysterious technologies are known to the enemy, if any.
I've been giving our little arrangement some thought. Letting you take down my largest operations made sense while you were under the impression that I was just some friendly guy called Jim. It was a minor sacrifice to make for the greater good. But we're not playing games anymore, are we? There's no point to continuing to allow these attacks on my great works. I have nobody to convince, no illusion to keep. I can't stop you. I can't change the jobs. But I have put an emergency limit on your team sizes. I'll contain your impact until I know whose side you're truly on. Don't be an idiot, candidate. Don't think you can win a fight against Solitaire.
As you can see, Solitaire speaks of himself in third person. Although, again, that kind of brings into the question, like, if he now thinks that's not, like, his entire plan is based around the idea of making himself the villain in order to level up whoever has control of Protego. Because Protego is going to go after whoever the villain is. Which, in that note, it actually would have made more sense for Solitaire to have chosen the big boss, Phantom Boss plotline from the Metal Gear Solid series. In which case, Phantom Boss is this kind of target for the world to pursue, while the real villain is working in the background. Like, Solitaire should have propped up somebody else, not just him as a mouthpiece to you as a character, but someone who would deflect all the attention of Protego while Solitaire's own operations were at work. But instead, Solitaire put his own operations at risk under the idea that you would be handing him Protego, which presents the idea that the full forces of Protego are actually stronger than Solitaire's. Chalkboard memories. During a routine operation, Incognito captured a man claiming to be a school teacher, lacking the necessary soft skills. Incognito reached out to Scorpio to handle investigation. The problem, every single agent of Scorpio remembered the man as their teacher, regardless of origins. We don't know what this means, but Incognito and Scorpio will investigate the various schools and facilities the man in custody is known to have worked at. And now we're limited to 2 crews, which is definitely going to make things a lot simpler. Much to the point that I probably could have gotten away with playing on a Solitaire Plus, or Campaign Plus, I forget what it's called, with a limited amount of turns. But I feel like I should be consistent in my messaging, instead of just flipping between one and the other, as my whims dictate it. The trail went cold in a Slovenian orphanage. Scorpio appeared to have shared memories and influences, but this revelation just creates more questions. It's likely that Scorpio will continue to investigate this alone. An enemy agent is escaping via Sydney Harbor. Blood Legacy was pursuing an enemy agent with vital information across Sydney until the operative stole a speedboat. We have Drive Team 6 en route to cut off Solitaire's man, with Blood Legacy providing tactical support from solid ground. Classic tactics combined with modern horsepower is the plan. Also, I noticed the limited amount of turns is only 31, which I believe is actually more turns than it took me to finish the last The last mission. So let's move you, and then you over there. Drive team can bring out that 4. Oh, sorry, that 3. Six is there. 7, 8, 6. And now we can use drive team again to pull out that 9. Yep, see, I would have been off by 3 turns. Drive Team 6 made short work catching the agent. The speedboat was unfortunately lost in the chase. Blood Legacy took personal responsibility for letting its irate owner know the bad news. And we have unlocked Alpha Division. I forget what Alpha Division does. We'll find out.
How do you like having your wings clipped? I don't. What is this?
Alpha Division. They're fighting you.
Impossible. The lockdown.
These are the greatest minds in the business, Solitaire. They can't take control, but they can and will absolutely remove your crew size restrictions. Help our friend here take on larger missions.
You're just speeding this up. Shortening the time until I take control of your network.
Alpha Division will also be making themselves available to you in the field, candidate. Utilize them well, and we might just get through this. These men and women are the organizers of Protego, the team who keep things running, and our agents safe. On the ground, they can turn the tide, bring the crews together. This is a turning point. Good luck.
All right. We've unlocked daily missions. Fantastic. Do we have some time for another couple? Yeah, we do. Let's see, 850, 595. Let's go for the 850. A rigged opportunity, which will involve Alpha, Scorpio, Drive Team, and Blood Legacy. Although we've kept our operations against Solitaire out of the public eye, an insider could use the knock-on effects of our actions on publicly traded companies for financial gain. Brokers directly linked to humanity have been making a series of trades based on our operations. We need to keep humanity an ally, but this is unacceptable. Alpha Division is providing a contact sheet for Blood Legacy to reach out to executives, while Scorpio talks out to regional authorities. Drive Team 6 will cover our tracks and erase all signs of our work. So essentially we're using our crews against our crews. But the thing is, our crews aren't necessarily working for us. They're more like working with us. Yes, Alpha Division is like the supreme. They organize a stack, highest on the bottom, lowest on the top. Incredibly useful. Like, they are somehow more useful than Drive Team 6, and Drive Team 6 will literally go out and find the cards you need and just throw them in the stack. Let's see, now I've got Dan Thomas here. I just realized I never bothered reading anybody's profile. Might not be anyone's first choice for a teammate, but he has the know-how to keep his team alive in the field. Alright, so that's a lot of 2s already in the works. I need to move this king somewhere with someone somehow. Let's move that 9 there. Actually, yeah. And then we could use Alpha Division to reorganize this one. We could use drive team to pull that 4. We could use alpha to organize this stack, because now that means I could pull out you. Where's the 3 for alpha division? Right there. Five. Let's see, that's 5 there. Where is the 5 for Scorpio? It is right there. So we'll use the drive team to get that 5 out. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And now that frees up that 7. Let's see, we got 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10. Okay, so now we've just got face cards left. Let's actually use drive team to bring out that last face card. There we go. And now everything is taken care of. Humanity's stock took a major hit today, and there is a word of public inquiry. There is a bit more damage than we planned, but hopefully it'll keep their ambition in check. Oh, I got bonus experience for being efficient. Neat. Alright, do we have enough time to do one more? Yes. We'll do one quick one. We'll do this one in Australia. The art world may glisten with counterfeits, but blood sports are where the real money laundering happens. Solitaire's network is laundering vast sums of money through Australia via the not entirely legal augmented fighting championships. Of the thousands of on-site bets placed to the fights, we must identify his associates and guarantee he loses big. Mantis group members have volunteered to enter the fights, and when their lack of augments come out in the physical, Solitaire's laundering crew will take the opportunity to bet it big against them. Blood Legacy will mingle among the VIPs to identify potential associates. Of course, for this to work, Mantis merely needs to win their bouts. Of course. But like the situation where Drive Team 6 was racing and competing in races, I'm sure that will not be a problem. Whoops. 6, 7. 6 and then 7. In that order. If you would believe the lies. Let's 9, 10, check. Alright. That takes care of one suite. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. Solitaire lost big today, and all thanks to your planning and the intense fighting expertise of Mantis. Thankfully, we always bet on our crews, even when the odds are poor. We'll fund many ongoing operations against Solitaire with the proceeds. Excellent work. And I think that's where I'm going to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.